And the welcome back signs are up and the balloons are, of course, all through the studios. We welcome back the co-hostess with the mostest, Megan Heidelberg. Good morning.
You missed me, birthday boy.
I did miss you, and I hope Jeff got my note on his birthday.
He did. That was very sweet of you. They share a birthday, so.
The two big guys in your life.
All the J's are taken. All the J's are taken care of.
Yeah, well, you had a good time, I hope.
I had a great time.
You didn't fall down and go boom on the snow slopes?
You know what? I actually did not fall down. We got there, and it was 7 degrees. We went to Colorado to go skiing, okay? It was 7 degrees.
Okay.
And they were like, oh, this is warm. It was -7 earlier the day.
And that's balmy 7? In Colorado?
It was a balmy 7. And so they're like, y'all got here at the best time because we're about to get the snowstorm. I'm like, of course you are. You're used to the snowstorms out there. 36 inches while we were there.
3 feet. That would be 3
that
feet,
was
right?
already on the ground. They
I hate to bring up math again, but that would be 3 feet.
I know. I was like 12 divided by
6.
Yeah, 36.
That's amazing.
And I mean, that's on top of what was there. The guy at the ski rental shop.
Yeah.
Grew up in Colorado his whole life, has always lived there, so they never canceled school while he was growing up. They canceled schools while we were there. Like, that's how much snow.
And of course, I guess out there, they don't do like Beach and Banner Elk and all those places have snow making machines. They don't even
I'm sure they have them. I don't think. They said that they would be able to do like deep spring skiing without having to like make the fake stuff because there was
March and April, maybe?
Yes, because there was so much. There was one day it was coming down so bad because we had Will and Griffin. It was the first time.
But it did come from up to down,
luckily
not sideways.
Yeah. Well, no, it was actually coming south. The winds were it was coming like this. So our boys, they've been skiing like East Coast, you know, at the Cataloochee and just Griffin had never. This was his first time.
Wolf Laurel.
Yeah.
Different place.
So just getting them dressed, trying to put gloves on, like I was like, this is a terrible idea. Griffin, who was he's not like, you know, super athletic, super smart, could not figure out how to get his fingers
through the glove hole.
in the gloves. I was like, why?
But they had fun. Did the boys fall?
Well, a couple, yes, because they had never been on skis, and because the snow was coming down so hard, the greens were like they're supposed to be the easier, chill, like still. You know,
Tom
steep.
Thumb Hill, there's one of those somewhere.
Right, still kind of steep, but real wide open, so you can just kind of go like this, all you need to. That was harder than going down. They had to go down blacks, which is like, you got like black diamonds, double blacks, which is like super steep, real mogully, like hilly. They had to go down those because on this one day, it was crazy.
They learned.
Yeah, they
never
learned.
been. I had a friend I lived in Marion, North Carolina, lovely town. Said, I'm coming up through there. They were from Union or something. Can we pick you up and go skiing? And I thought,
how about you pick me up and we?
And I said, nah.
Yeah.
So I just never went.
I got my snow fixed. I think I'm ready for the islands.
But are you ready for the rain that will begin later today?
Okay, so while I was gone,
yes,
you had flooding.
No,
a tornado.
No, go back a week and tell me what we had a week ago.
A week ago, wasn't it like 70?
Go ahead. 70 was Monday of last week. What was Thursday of last week?
Thursday was the flooding and the tornadoes.
Tornado confirmed, Spartanburg, yes.
And then did it snow on Saturday?
Yes, what a week it was.
Someone said the weather is on shuffle, and they're blaming. Are they blaming you, or are they not blaming you?
I'm not the weather guy. Look. I've told Christy, I've said, Christy, you know, I haven't done the weather in 13 years. I said, but when they do thank me or fuss at me about the weather, I say, look, if you like the weather, you can still thank me. If you don't, blame the blonde, Christy.
The whole time while I was gone, my phone was blowing up with messages saying, the weather didn't do this when Jack Roper was there.
Well. That's kind. At least they remember my name.
I
want to show you something. I did find this out. Only 25% of us men will take an umbrella and leave the house when there's a 100% chance of rain. Did you know that?
So
we just don't use umbrellas like women.
Do you just get wet, or do you do a?
Yeah. Well, you know, the 100% chance of rain means 100% of your body's going to get wet. Now, I ran across these. I had to bring them. I borrowed them. Let me show you what I got.
Are those umbrellas?
Umbrellas that will stand. No. We've got a flamingo, a penguin, and a duck. Was it Thompson Shoes in Welford? You know them?
Yeah.
And Mary goes in there sometimes, and I saw them, and I said, can I borrow them? I just got to put those on television.
The pink one is so cute. It makes it want to rain.
Isn't that cute? Well, rain's coming, and
another this afternoon. They say another 2 to 4.
Yeah, but it's already in like Tennessee, and I'm used to it.
It was how was it here on Friday or Thursday? Was it like
wasn't
flooded?
so bad, I don't think, downtown, but
Yeah.
everybody like got like 2.5 towards 3 inches in a 24-hour period.
I mean, that's.
It was a 5-inch in Transylvania County. I get excited still
You
about
like
the weather.
you like all the weather
I
stuff?
kind of miss it sometimes.
Well, you can still give it to us.
But you know what I don't miss?
What don't you miss?
Is when
Sleeping at the
there's
station.
a tornado warning and it's 11:15
Yeah.
on the last show of a series on CBS, and I break in. Ooh. And another one, don't ever break into a soap opera with any severe weather.
No soap
They
operas.
will never forgive you, the people that watch soap operas.
Football-
I learned those 2 things.
Football games too.
I hadn't had that happen. But
Yeah, football games too. People get upset. Y'all should see the comments that come in when they do it. But I mean, what is it?
We're
the
trying to
FCC
save lives.
Yeah, I know. It's hard.
Yeah.
That's why I'm like, good, glad that you know.
Oh, let's do our question of the day.
Okay.
Spinks brings it. What is just a terrible Valentine's gift?
No gift at all.
Well, I don't know about that.
Divorce papers.
That would not be good. How about anything with
Maybe.
an electrical cord for a woman?
I don't know. There's a
You
lot
girls-
of things that come with an electrical cord that could be fun.
What?
I mean,
A
mixer.
hand mixer?
Yeah.
Well,
A
batteries, yeah.
blender.
Yeah, but and don't ever give your sweetie poo anything for Valentine's that you have to put in the kitchen.
Unless they.
Is that another good one?
Unless they ask for it.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like,
Okay, I got a list here, and
You
I'm
got-
working on it twice.
You got a list?
On this National Umbrella Day.
We'll
Yes,
read
indeed.
some of those responses later in this.
We'll have time.
And
What?
I'm sure you'll have just flowers.
You don't want flowers?
I like flowers.
Well, the number one thing
Strawberries.
people want are, number one is kiss. Flowers is 2. A dinner or a meal out is 3. Talking is 4. 5 is holding hands. 6 is a hug.
Y'all, that's easy stuff. We can all do that.
Easy
We'll
peasy.
write that down and remind you.
But you know, men don't talk like women.
That's why
I
we
mean,
want you to talk.
Well,
Sometimes,
I'm not
it's
putting
what
women
you-
down, but you women have more of a vocabulary.
Yeah.
Men just don't talk so.
We like to talk. Sometimes we don't want to hear you talk. Though. Sometimes,
And sometimes we claim we have hearing problems because we don't want to hear you talk.
our producer's tired of us
Right.
talking. She's like, just wrap, get to it. Because we've got a great show coming up, okay? It is time to celebrate those who paved the way for public school integration and get a brief education of Black history in the United States. Stick around and we're going to tell you all about One Voice, a Black history narrative.
And of course, you hear us talk about our friends at Wings Etc. all the time. They are, of course, on Highway 9, Boiling Springs, Wings Etc. And Mondays, you know what that's all about, 69-cent wings. And coming up later in the week, you'll have shrimp with
Ooh.
a special price too.
Fancy.
If they're on Highway 9, tell them we sent you. Wings Etc. Boiling Springs.
Furnishings for your Carolina are provided by Jeff Lynch, appliances, electronics, bedding, furniture.